All right, man. Let's talk about um the Lions getting suspended. Excuse me. Quintez, Cephus, CJ Moore has been cut. They've been suspended for an entire year before they can reapply for reinstatement. Then you got second year receivers, Stanley Berryhill or whatever his name is, and Jameson Williams are being suspended for 6 games. Now a lot of people say, well, it's unfair. Why is Jameson Williams and Berryhill only being suspended for 6 games and Calvin Ridley was suspended for a year? I'm explaining all that. Obviously there'll be more videos to come about Jameson Williams and, you know, a little bit about what contingency plan they got a receiver. So those videos will be to come probably tomorrow. Might dominate tomorrow. You know, so and there was somebody from the Shaka Tony or something like that from the Commanders. He also got, I forget what time he got, how much time he got. But the difference was Quintez, Cephus, and CJ Moore, they and Calvin really betted on NFL games. Okay. Now Quintez, Cephus, CJ Moore are cut from the team for betting on NFL games. Now, the Lions was aware of this investigation, they said months ago, so they already knew this was coming. Now that's probably why you see them scouting receivers. But then you come back and ask yourself, then why they didn't re-sign, you know, DJ Shark for $5 million? I mean, but then again, if you missed the video, DJ Shark had another additional knee surgery or lower body surgery. Let me say, if I remember. So that's probably why he stayed on the free agent market so long. That's probably why they didn't look to get him. Now they, you know, people say, well, now they got to take a receiver at 18. To be honest, they in some trouble. they are naked at receiver, bro. It went from a position that looked like it was strong to them being naked at receiver because, one, you don't have no speed no more down the field. You know, St. Brown is cool, but you don't have nobody stretch the field now. For 6 games, you don't have Jameson Williams to stretch the field. For 6 games, you don't have DJ Shark to stretch the field. And don't talk about fucking Marvin Jones Jr. He old. He never really got separation. He don't get no separation. It's like you don't have anybody to so now, not only are they looking for a receiver to stretch the field, they was looking for one anyway. It's kind of like it's imperative for it. I mean, I don't know anybody. The kid from TCU, he catch the ball with his body, so you can't depend on that. So, I mean, you know, like, you know, Jack Smith for Jigba, he a good route runner, but he ain't running by nobody. And like I said before, a lot of people like to a lot of Lions fans, you know, what is Stephen A. Smith saying? Say it's an accident waiting to happen. I'm telling y'all, man, the Lions are cursed. Y'all think it's funny. Y'all count y'all chickens for they hatch. I take a wait and approach to see. A wait and see approach. But, I mean, so what happened with Jameson and the Berryhill, Stanley? I don't know the dude's name. I don't care. They could have cut his ass too. You don't even know who that is. So what happened was they bet on non-NFL games at the Allen Park facility. So when you bet, they take a location. Now, you say, well, it's illegal to bet on the other sports games, but apparently they got policies where you can't bet while you on team facilities. They didn't bet on Lions games. They didn't bet on NFL games. They didn't specify what games they did bet on, but they bet on games, on non-NFL games, but they was at the Allen Park training facility. And people say, how do they know that? Well, you know, you bet, they were mobile bet. So they bet on their phone. So what the difference was, you know, I don't know how they got the drop or how they figured it out, but you can pick, when you bet, the location right then and there, and then you got to put your social security numbers in and all that stuff. So they might have seen a tax return. My thing is this, why not have your homeboy put the bet in? Why not have your homeboy put the bet in? Why are you putting the bet at the practice facility? You know, that's what you gotta ask yourself. Why are y'all doing this? Y'all seen what happened to Calvin Ridley. Why would y'all do this? Why would y'all do this? And to me, is it worth 6 games? But you got to set a precedent with betting on the team facility. You got to enforce the rules. And then per se, the Lions lost their best special teams player in C.J. Moore. Quintez Cephus, he was going to be in the mix to kind of make the roster. I don't know who the hell Stanley Berryhill, whatever his name is, And then you lost your best receiver. So, there was a weird months ago that this was an investigation. And maybe they asked Jameson Williams. Maybe they like, well, I did bet there, but I ain't bet on no NFL game. Maybe they thought it was going to be a little bit more lenient. But that's damn near half the season right then and there. So the difference between the other guys getting a year and them getting 6 games was simply the other guys better on the NFL games, and Cephus and Jameson Williams and whatever the other guy Stanley bet on not NFL games. So right then and there, now his Brad Holmes' decision to draft Jameson Williams kind of looking stupider and stupider and move up to get him. So it's kind of looking stupider and stupider now. This team, at least it ain't too late in the offseason where they can make an adjustment, but they probably got prepared. They knew investigation months ago this could happen. And, the natural progression with the call Arizona, see what they can do. Because you're going to need more than one. You need a receiver anyway. So, natural progression for me, I would call Arizona, see what it'll take for DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know who else will be available. Obviously, you let Allen Robinson go to LA from Pittsburgh. You knew this probably was gonna happen. You let Brandon Cooks, go to, I forget where he went, to Dallas. So OBJ I don't think was ever an option. So I felt that they were better off. I felt that they were better off. They best playing right now. Free agents out here. You can't depend on this receiver core. The best thing they could do is go trade for DeAndre Hopkins, which they won't. What they're going to do is they're going to depend on Marvin Jones Jr. They're going to depend, I'm going to do a video on this, they're going to depend on a rookie receiver, and the Lions are going to not be good offensively. I'm telling you this shit right now. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be cheap about it. And what they should do, go get Hopkins. Go find somebody else who can stretch the field, which I don't know who available. Find another receiver. Golf need weapons. And there's even more now reason to take the kid from Alabama, the running back, or Bijan Robinson now, because you need somebody out the backfield you can depend on. But what they're going to do is they're going to depend on David Montgomery. They're going to depend on DeAndre Swift. They're going to take a rookie, probably the kid from TCU, which he can't even catch with his fucking hands, and Marvin Jones Jr. They're going to try to hold the fort, and that's what they're going to do. I guarantee you that. And what they should do is trade for DeAndre Hopkins. Is a little bit of nothing. He willing to restructure his contract. Not sure if he want to come here, but trade for DeAndre Hopkins. What they should do is still draft the running back, the kid from Alabama, or Bijan Robinson. And what they need to do is at that point, then you look at other avenues for a receiver. But you need explosive play. If not anything else, you need somebody in that run game you can depend on. They get explosive chunk plays. So, but now Hopkins would make sense. They won't do it. And then, if you can do that, then you can find somebody that can stretch the field in the draft. And you just make the adjustments when Jameson Williams get there. But, but right now, they in trouble. They're in trouble. But it's not a bad time to be in trouble. There's still some guys that can get cut. There's still some guys like DeAndre Hopkins who can get moved. And in the draft, to me, now, do you move down and Jackson Smith-Njigba become in play, Zay Flowers, some of them guys become in play, but you got to get somebody that's going to come in and stretch the field and be ready right away. So it's unfortunate, but I'm going to talk about Jameson Williams kind of looking like a bust right now. Bad decision after bad decision, and he moved up and get him, and Brad Holmes look good, but like I said, everything that shine ain't gold or silver or platinum. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.